like to plant in our garden is sunflowers. I like to get some really giant sunflowers and plant them at the back of our garden. It just looks so beautiful. They get so big and you can see them towering over.
Hey, I didn't see you there. I'm Sara from Homestead Engraving, Business and Life. Today I'm going to be showing you how we are going to plant our garden this year, and I am really excited because we are buying seeds and growing a lot of our own plants this year. We've tried this in the past, but it's been quite a few years, and usually we do buy our plants. Unfortunately, that means a lot of times we can't get our hands on organic or heirloom plants, and that's really important to us. So today we're going to be picking out seeds, buying seeds, and making sure they are heirloom organic seeds that we are going to grow ourselves.
Heirloom, you think of that word, you think like your great-grandmother's ring. It's the same type of thing, like a family heirloom. These seeds are the same thing. An heirloom seed is something that's been passed down a lot of times through families, like generation after generation. And an heirloom seed has to have been around for at least 50 years, I believe. And when you plant it, you can harvest the actual seed and replant it over and over and over again. And that's what kind of signifies it as an heirloom. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we need to make sure that we have set up a budget for our seeds. Now, I'm kind of fortunate that the couple weeks leading up to seed buying time, I can kind of cut back my grocery budget a little bit, and I use that for my gardening budget because I figure it is food and that's kind of where I'm getting it from. So we set up our budget. I know how much I can spend. Now let's see if I can stay within that amount is usually the hard part. So after I set up my budget, I need to pick where I'm going to buy from. So there are, I think, over 1,700 seed banks for heirloom seeds in the world. So there's probably one close to you. We use the one closest to us that we really like, and it's called Seed Savers Exchange. And I actually have last year's catalog here that I'm going to be using to look through and pick out what I'm getting. So once I've decided where I'm getting them from, that's the next step. I'll put a list down below of some great places in the US where you can get seeds, and one might be close to you. So, all right, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is I get to decide what I want to plant. Now, the best way I like doing that is just kind of flipping through the catalog and just jotting down notes of what type of items I want to plant. I don't pick the specific thing just yet. I need to decide what I'm going to plant. And the reason I do this is so that I don't forget anything. One year we forgot celery and broccoli. Oh my goodness, what a rough year, no celery and broccoli. So that was kind of a bummer. So we are going to make sure we write everything down, kind of double check it, think about what we like to eat throughout the year, and have some of those things. So. And I came up with 28 varieties of things. So I don't know if I narrowed it down too much.
Hi everyone, so I'm ready to check out from Seed Savers Exchange. I have my computer screen pulled up here to show you. We're going to be planting some new things in our garden this year, so I have some smaller things I want to try out. I picked some potatoes here and some dill. This one looked kind of fun to grow. And some mint, because you got to have those mojitos in the summer. Some pumpkins. These ones said they were great for eating and for carving, and that's exactly what I would like. Some radishes. These ones kind of looked fun. Some white and red onions. And I picked a couple tomato varieties. I really wanted a great big juicy one and something more Roma-like. And then this one is from Wisconsin, and we're in Minnesota, so it just seemed fitting to try it. This broccoli looked really exciting from Italy. And some beans, cilantro, basil, zucchini. This one looked really good. It said it was good for freezing, which was kind of intriguing to me because I haven't had much luck freezing my zucchini, so I'm excited to try that. We're definitely getting some giant sunflowers. We like to put these at the back of our garden, so that's exciting. And then this spring we'll be getting some honeybees, so I thought we could grab some flowers and of course some bell peppers. I did end up getting some watermelon, you guys. I didn't get any other melons, just this one pack of watermelon. They just sounded too good to pass up. And I wanted to try a couple new things this year. So tomatillos is going to be one of our new ones. We've made green salsa with just our green tomatoes, and we always really enjoy it. So I know this would be even better. Spinach, some kind of like little red potatoes, which looked really good. And cayenne pepper. We actually like to dehydrate and save our cayenne pepper for making dishes spicy all throughout the year. In fact, I probably don't even need to plant any this year because we have so much left over yet from last year. But I couldn't pass up trying these. And then they had a pack here of 500 different types of lettuce mixes they recommended. And so I'm kind of excited to try those. Last year we tried kohlrabi for the first time, and it was delicious. We really enjoyed frying it up with some ground turkey or ground hamburger and some other vegetables. And it was just really delicious, kind of absorbed whatever flavor we were making. We did a lot of like stir fries with it, which we really liked. I did get some cucumbers. I got a couple. This one said that they believed it was the cucumber that gherkins originally used, and so that alone was appealing to me. That will have some good pickling cucumbers. And I also picked another cucumber variety. I believe this one's from Russia. We're in Minnesota and it gets really cold here, so anything that can withstand our cold temps and kind of our short growing season is really appealing to me. So I'm gonna grab those. And then this was another new one we're gonna try, is some kind of decorative corn. So we'll probably have to find some spot off to the side. The deer might end up eating all that, but it's fun to try nonetheless. And some celery. I'm a little concerned about the celery, but it's one of my favorite things to plant in the garden. And last year we actually forgot to plant celery, and we really, really missed it. It's just not the same from the store. So I grabbed this one. It said I should start it indoors, so that's going to be kind of interesting to do. Cauliflower, and then I got these carrots. They look very interesting. It said they were a type that chefs like to use, I believe. So I thought that was kind of interesting, but something fun to try. And some cabbage. Last year we planted 48 cabbage plants, and it was just not a good year for cabbage. We still might have one or two in the freezer, and I know I dehydrated some just kind of to save them, but we really don't have all that much left considering how much longer we've got till things are growing. So that's what I am getting today. I'm going to go ahead and check out so you can kind of see what this price looks like. Now again, I am for the most part getting like one small packet of seeds for each thing, or one small grouping of things. Okay, you guys, so delivery method, seeds and other products, they're charging $6.35 for shipping. Potatoes, I'm getting 5 pounds of potatoes total. Some little, kind of like the baby red ones, and then some really beautiful golden ones. So that's almost $9 just to ship those. So that was definitely my concern, but that's not a deal breaker for me. So it looks like the total is going to be $155.78. Again, we used to pay easily $200 just on the seeds and plants. we do already.
So
have
I went
a lot
ahead
of
and
things
I
that we
printed
used to plant.
what I ordered so I can plan ahead. I've got about a week before the seeds come, and I'm going to be itching to do something with them when they come. We will probably have to wait a little bit. It's a little bit early yet to get started. We're in late February right now, so we have a little bit of time, but here in Minnesota it's great to get started early and get some of our stuff planted indoors, so I can't wait to get started. Thanks for coming along while I pick out my seeds, and I'm glad you got to see me again. Bye.